Thanks for calling Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
You can call me Dennis.
Dennis. Dennis, I haven't heard. Is this the Dennis that called before? Or is this a new Dennis?
Of course.
Dennis, it's great to hear from you.
It's great to hear from you as well, Leslie.
So, Dennis, tonight we are discussing my controller died, so I can't bring up the theme. But the theme tonight was hamburgers, and
Mm-hmm.
I had a vision. I don't know if you heard that earlier, if you've been watching the stream, but I had a vision after passing out after eating my favorite hamburger from my favorite hamburger place. I saw, in the sort of fourth or fifth dimension, Billy Mays gave me a message about death being positive that I'm still kind of chewing on. But that was I wanted, that is what I had to share tonight with the community as we determine how to explore with each other. So, did this invoke any thoughts or feelings in you? I'd love to hear it if it did. Or do you have something on your heart, on your mind that you'd like to share? Because I would love to hear it. So, if that is the case,
I have something food related today for you, Leslie.
Okay, yeah, please share, Dennis.
I've just had an amazing couple of hours since we last spoke.
Wow. Okay.
I just wanted to share another great usage for our 2 layers of nail polish or super glue, our 2 layers of plastic gloves, and our 2 layers of Vaseline.
Oh yeah, it's been more than a couple hours since then. By the way, it's been a couple days for sure.
Time must be. Well, let's do a little bit of role play here, Leslie.
Okay, yeah. Who should I be? I love this sort of thing.
Okay. Pretend you're sauntering through the woods at night, like we all do. Again,
Right.
2 layers of super glue or nail polish, 2 layers of gloves, and 2 layers of Vaseline.
Right.
And you just so happen to come upon an unsuspecting runner, jogger, someone, but they are sleeping at the moment. They decided to lay down and take a nap in the middle of the woods, and for some reason, they have Vaseline all over their face and neck, but we don't care why people are crazy and what they do while they run.
Of course not. No. What is crazy ultimately? I don't think we can say.
Right. And here's where the fun part comes in, Leslie. Have you ever heard of poop turkey?
No, never heard of poop turkey in my life. Can you let us know what that means?
Oh, poop turkey. It's such a fun thing.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
So, imagine here for a minute that we have someone who has passed out in the woods.
Sure.
And you want to play a prank.
I love
What
pranks.
do you do with a turkey?
Well, first you take the heart and liver and all the other stuff out that they.
Right. We'll skip that step because that's poop turkey. That would be a foul, and that's a 10-yard penalty. In poop turkey, you can't do that. No.
Okay. I like this. Then I guess I cover it in a sort of butter, and salt and
They've
pepper.
already buttered themselves up with the Vaseline. Right. They did that themselves. Remember. That's the beautiful part here.
So I guess I would say, then interesting. Then I preheat the oven, and then I maybe put some garlic in its cavity. I fill it with sort of like garlic, and I know other people do stuffing, but I do like kind of garlic and onions, root vegetables.
You like to stuff the turkey?
That's what I like, because I think it imbues the turkey with more flavor.
That's right. So that's what we're doing with poop turkey. So imagine you're running through the woods at night. You have your Vaseline on your face and around your neck, and you decide to take a nap, right?
Right.
And you lay down into the grass or the leaves, wherever that may be, Mm-hmm.
Oddly
And
enough,
you take
I
your
do
nap.
that all the time.
Mm-hmm. And you wake up,
Uh-huh.
and you really have to go to the bathroom. Now, isn't that funny?
That is so funny. I think that's also like literally happened to me before too. I've woken up, like I go on a jog, I get tired, I sleep in the woods, and then at first I put Vaseline all over my neck and face. Then I
Mm-hmm.
wake up and usually I have to poop at that point quite a bit. Yeah.
We might frequent the same woods, Leslie. That would be quite an adventure. Now, I'm
That
not
would be
sure
fun.
because
I'll have to look out for you.
yeah, I run into quite a few people with my methodology, but
So if I wake up and I have to
hmm
poop, then what? Then I poop, or do I get more poop shoved into my butt?
Leslie, you're skipping some steps here, but you're getting the good ideas. So you said you wake up and you have to poop, then you get the poop shoved up. So flip those two steps, and that's what poop turkey is.
I get the poop shoved in to me, and then I wake up, and then I have to poop.
Yes, isn't it such a joy?
That's really a joy. I would say that's that honestly I'm mainly just like thinking about it right now. I'm more intrigued, but I certainly see like how much fun that, because I don't think maybe a lot of people in the chat can't really relate to the experience of going on a night jog after rubbing Vaseline on your face and neck, then getting sleepy in the woods and falling asleep to wake up with an ass full of poop. I don't know if a lot of people can relate to that. So, but I can, and I can see immediately how how much fun it could be to have a stranger like you with gloves on and no fingerprints shove poop into my ass while I'm asleep.
Yeah, and that would be 2 points.
For you or me?
For both of us, that's the beautiful part.
You, because everybody wins. That's true.
You got it.
That's true. Okay. You have such an you are such an uncomfortable person, but in a way that like once I sit with it, I actually I find it so familiar, and and once I get past the discomfort, you have this whisper that is kind of that is like very intense and focused, but that ends up being the exact thing that makes you so likable. Dennis,
Leslie,
go ahead. Tell me what you're thinking. React to what I just said.
that was kind of. I'm a little disappointed, Leslie.
Disappointed?
Yeah.
Why disappointed?
I really thought we were good friends.
We are good friends. I mean, as much as we can be. We've talked a
You're
handful of times, and I
uncomfortable?
think the vibe has been great.
Leslie, would you be more comfortable with me scoring 2 points on you in poop turkey or some stranger?
Certainly you.
So then, if you have the trust and comfort to let me score 2 points on you in poop turkey, why am I an uncomfortable person to you? I just don't understand.
Okay, Dennis. I think I apologize. I want to take responsibility for something, okay? Because we are good friends, and I would feel more comfortable having you put poop in my ass than anyone I know, and I mean people that I've known for a long time, Dennis. We've established a sort of rapport. We've established a rapport that I think is special. However, I'm just saying, if do you know a lot of people that talk like you? That's the only thing I meant. Is that there's a certain intensity with which, and I certainly can relate to that. My intensity, a lot of people find my intensity and specificity at least a little alienating, and it kind of makes my friends like a fewer number, but a good number, a more solid and dependable number.
Well, let's just say, if you are able to find us, we aren't on the clear net or the visible net, but the poop turkey community is very solidified, like you say. And that's not always a good thing because, the goal of Poop Turkey is to score 2 points to clear the bowels. If you cause an obstruction and or kill the person, you lose points. So a solid community is not great when we're speaking of a fluid game.
I get it. Well, if people wanted to know more about Poop Turkey in the chat, what's a place they could go? Because I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the chat that's like, where can I learn more? This sounds really fun. I'd like to participate.
Well, depending where you are, I'm not sure about the availability of all the Poop Turkey leagues, I have, I'm in a few leagues, but generally, if you want to join a league, you'll go jogging at night, Vaseline on the neck and face, and you're going to want to go ahead, right, but you're probably going to want to bring a piece of paper or something that indicates you could be as blatant as bringing a turkey stuffed full of shit, and that person who poop turkeys you, if you are so lucky, will likely leave you a flyer with instructions.
Oh, okay. So I have a question from Ree Kayaker. It says, what woods are these? And it sounds like it could be any woods, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of depends on the availability of leagues in your area.
Yeah, we don't like to advertise just because there are some people. We were advertising in the past, and there were some people who would frequently do night running with Vaseline, and we would leave the flyer, and it turned out to be kind of a fetish thing for them to be stuffed and poop turkeyed, and we would like to distance ourselves. It's not. This is an Olympic
competitive.
The Olympics, and I believe Gobi said Gelympics. They have acknowledged that this sport exists at the very least. We had a delegate go and have a meeting. They were not happy about it, and our delegate was unsuccessfully tried. I think it was Dubai for crimes against humanity, but luckily we have a really great law team in the league. That's good. So yeah, they were able to leave. That was great. But we're still working with getting franchising and sponsorships. Right now we have kind of like a backdoor secretive sponsorship with Hardee's Jr., but that's about it.
Okay, Hardee's Jr. and the Hardee's family, I'd imagine, is pretty interested. So, Dennis.
There are some rumors, yes.
Yeah. I see how it seems like an immediate connect in my mind when I imagine, now that I have a better understanding of poop turkey, the very next thing I think of is Hardee's, a Grand Slam breakfast, things like that. So I would say, interesting, Kayaker. Yeah, I'd be open to sponsoring a poop turkey league in the community. So yeah, that's something to think about. I'll leave some. Let's develop that idea in the Discord and see what we can. Let's see if we can't kick it around and come up with some ideas of how to get that going. So, Dennis,
and
go ahead.
I think I might have another contestant coming, so I might have to leave you short-handed here. But I'll consider calling back with some more nuance, about consistency, volume, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about that.
You definitely don't want to go too little. You will get, negative points, fined. Even you don't want the referees to come out, because that is when you're going to end up, 7 acres of woods down below the tree line, or whatever the Pooh Bear says. They're going to come out with their red shirt on, no pants, and you're going to look like Eeyore, except 6 feet under.
That was gorgeous. I was going to ask you to say something like that on your way out, and you sort of
Disney lost the copy. I believe it was the copyright on Pooh Bear, but only like the original lore. So, yeah, but yeah, we had some pushback from their lawyers until this year with the red shirt referees. That's what we had to call them, but very clearly pantless. chubby, and they brought honey because it's just, I don't know, traditions.
I mean, I love and resent tradition, so I understand why that has to happen. Dennis, I know you got to go. If you can just say one sentence, imagine the community is a baby bird with big old eyes and an open mouth, waiting for you to vomit something into their mouth. So give us a little something before you go. Something more, maybe not directly related to poop turkey, but maybe an attitude that you've learned that's helped you from your poop turkey leagues.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to put my finger deep down that baby bird's throat and see if it survives.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dennis. I really appreciate the call.
Thank you, Leslie. All right, I've got to go now.
Okay.
They're getting up close. Okay.
All right, you have a good night. Good luck. It's great to see you. My name is Leslie, and I am the host of Explorations. I'm sure you enjoyed this video. If you would like to explore with us further, please join us at twitch.tv/Leslie Tanner Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I can't wait to see you. Namaste.